Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd. This is your brother Yahya Ibrahim with another prophetic protection. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the one who has taught us the prescriptions of life, how to heal ourselves, provide therapy for ourselves and others, protect ourselves from downturns and hardships, whether spiritual, intellectual, economic, physical. All of them are found and rooted in the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, but they're meant to be multidisciplinary. One doesn't go beyond the other. And when you put them all in collaboration, in a collaborative manner, synergizing your effort, you find that you have this great standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a dua of the Prophet ﷺ that he said to us, protects us in the dunya and in the akhirah. Meaning it fulfills our needs in this physical realm, this tangible life that we're still alive in, but it also extends into the akhirah. And this dua is made of 5 short words, 5 short statements. The Prophet ﷺ, and this dua you would have heard it in different narrations and mentioned in different ways. But this is the most comprehensive of them. 5 of them mentioned by the Prophet ﷺ. He said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-bukhl. Oh Allah, I ask you to protect me from being stingy. Bakhil means that I'm unwilling to share the blessings of Allah that I have towards others. And I remind you that one of the best ways for you and I to protect ourselves is through generosity and through charity upon others. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْجُبْنِ. Oh Allah, I ask you to protect me from cowardice. Cowardice is the absence of sabr. It is the absence of being patient. What makes a person courageous is that they're able to face something that other people don't have the patience to face. Whether it is to go to help somebody else that everybody backs away from, it requires a level of patience and determination and perseverance. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ أَنْ أُرَدُّ إِلَىٰ أَرْذَلِ الْعُمُرِ. And oh Allah, I ask you to protect me that I live to an age where I become senile, that my mind fails me at a time where I'm unable to think clearly and I have to depend on everybody else for everything else. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ فِتْنَةِ الدُّنْيَا. And I ask you, oh Allah, to protect me from the test that is found in the dunya. That the greatest test that we face in this dunya, and some of the ulama, they mean of it the fitna of the Dajjal, or things of deception, things that lead us away from understanding right from wrong, good from bad. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ فِتْنَةِ الدُّنْيَا أي أَنْ أُفْتَنَ فِي الدُّنْيَا فِي دِينِي. That my fitna in this life is in a matter of my faithfulness to you, O Allah. It's not, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the fitna of the dunya. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ عَذَابِ الْقَبْرِ. And I ask you, O Allah, to protect me from the fitna and from the test at the moment I enter the grave. 5 important statements that we'll reflect on quickly. The first of them, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-bukhl. Oh Allah, I ask you to protect me from being tight-fisted, unwilling to share, being stingy, unwilling to give, unwilling to part with what you have generously given me and I have in excess of. And one of the straightest path to Jannah is that you can prove that you have shown generosity to others, even if it meant inconveniencing yourself. وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ. That they are willing to give to those other than themselves, even though they are in need as much as the one that they have given. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْجُبْنِ. Oh Allah, I ask you to protect me from cowardice. May Allah not make us cowards to be representatives of our faith, that we are cowards against speaking a word of truth when it will bring peace and justice to others. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not make us those who hide the truth and are unwilling to speak it just on account of a fear in our heart. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ أَنْ أُرَدُّ إِلَىٰ أَرْذَلِ الْعُمُرِ. Oh Allah, protect us from our senile syndromes as we get older in life. Protect us from illnesses like Alzheimer's and dementia. Protect us from things that erode away the quality of life. And the Prophet ﷺ says, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ فِتْنَةِ الدُّنْيَا. Oh Allah, I ask you to protect me from fitna in this life. And of the great fitna of the dunya is the fitna of deception, whether the great Dajjal or the minor Dajjals, of not being able to separate truth from falsehood, right from wrong, halal from haram, sunnah from bid'ah. That oh Allah, don't let me be deluded in this life, that I take a path away from you because I couldn't cut through the nonsense that I'm being bombarded with, that I think fake news is true news. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the fitna of the dunya. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ عَذَابِ الْقَبْرِ. And oh Allah, protect us from the punishment of the grave. And the punishment of the grave is real. The punishment of the grave is a greater punishment than punishment in the dunya. But the punishment on the Day of Judgment is worse than the punishment in the grave. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the punishment of the grave. And of the ways to protect ourselves from that is to recite Surah Al-Mulk each and every night. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who are conduits of generosity, spending and charity upon others. وصلي اللهم وسلم وزد وبارك على سيدنا ونبينا Muhammad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us through this prophetic protection and dua from the trials of this dunya and into the akhirah. Allahumma ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.